Hey DT,
Hey, JT.
what do you do when your batteries in your little guy Max stop getting charged?
Come join us on our adventure.
Hi, I'm JT.
And I'm DT. And these are our adventures
Join us as we travel
as we help our community.
and just enjoy life. Oh, that's right. Our little guy Max, the battery, we have a dual battery system. The batteries stopped charging. They were looking, I think we were getting like 12.9 volts, maybe 13.1, which is never a full charge. It's fully charged at 13.7 for our vehicle. But
Very frustrating.
yeah, because if your batteries aren't charging,
Things don't work.
yeah, you can't go camping because you're going to end up with dead batteries, and that's not going to work so well. So, what do we do when that happens?
You check the batteries.
So, we decided to check the batteries by taking a battery down to Batteries Plus. They're kind of old. We've had them for a few years.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they're out of service. Maybe we've used them long enough, and that's all the months they were going to be. So we took them down to our friendly Batteries Plus shop down here in El Paso.
And they're fine.
I wanted to buy new batteries.
They were fine.
There's nothing more fun than spending a couple $100 on batteries.
I'm glad they were fine.
Yeah, no, they were fine. In fact, I really appreciate the salesman for testing them for us and basically saying, hey, you don't need that sign. Or sign, that those new batteries. These are fine. So took it home, put it on a charger, and charged up. Second battery charged up, put them back in there, thinking, hey, they just weren't charged. Maybe this will be great. Did all the fluid check and all that stuff. And what happened?
It still wasn't fixed.
Yeah, it didn't start. It didn't charge. So I disconnected everything from it. We have a 2,000 watt inverter on there. Disconnected that. We had just some accessory wires stuck onto it. We have a little shunt that goes to a device that we can check the voltage and how much is being used and how much is getting charged. And still nothing, even with everything, just the bare minimum, so it wasn't those extra things. So what do?
You tinkered around.
We tinker around and we figure out that probably it's the little charging station thing, the little brown box underneath the refrigerator. That's not good.
So he bought another one.
Yeah, I got another one. This one actually is ready for lithium, so it's not actually a bad investment to buy one. We're thinking about lithium batteries. Maybe this will be the solution, and
It wasn't.
it wasn't. We disconnected all the fuses. It's all rewired. I disconnected the carbon monoxide detector, thinking that it was like a phantom voltage and something maybe there was doing it, but no. So, got a brand new voltage regulator thingy under the refrigerator now. So, what could it possibly be?
So you researched on the web and all the forums.
Yeah, so I'm frustrated at this point. I'm gonna go check everything, check on the forums, and it's like, oh, hey, maybe it's a battery disconnect switch. Maybe there's a short in there somewhere. So we trace all the wires. I've got the multimeters out. We're looking for everything. And I go look at the little voltage regulator. There's a little fuse within a couple of inches of it off to the side where the wire from the battery comes down, goes through the fuse, goes into the battery shut-off switch. The battery shut-off switch comes back out and goes into the trailer, and that's what energizes the regulator, and nothing there.
So you're still frustrated.
Still frustrated, but I'm kind of poking around, and a wire gets dislodged. And what happens?
You put it back in, or you tried finding where it goes.
Yeah, you want to try to find where it goes, but when when it's dislodged, guess what happens to the batteries?
They started charging.
That's right.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
And so, it's this wire. So now I need to go even deeper into the forums because I'm sure somebody has a schematic somewhere showing me exactly what that is. I never found it. So I did what any common sense person would do. Don't reconnect the wire and you'll be okay.
But that's not safe.
Yeah, that's not safe. That wire's there for a reason. So we need to investigate where that wire goes. And so just about to go,
Crazy.
investing, going to go invest in a little better multimeter that I can use to trace the path a little bit easier with, because I have my father's multimeter that probably was used around World War II, the Korean War. That thing is ancient. I mean, it's old. And so go back onto the forums, and it's just, just search through the forums, see what's happening, see all the people that got their new rigs, all the people that are selling their rigs, and just by chance see that somebody is having problems with their little emergency brake switch. That little wire that you hook to your truck or tow vehicle. Something wasn't working for them, and they were asking about something about it, and I'm like, oh, hey,
That was an aha moment.
yeah. So I go out, and guess what?
Aha.
It's that little box with the wire sticking out of it that turns on your brakes should your trailer become disconnected. And so what do?
You worked on it.
Yeah, we actually replaced it. The little O-ring that holds the little key thing inside the box had rotted. We have about 100 days of temperatures over 100 degrees out here, so we have pretty extreme temperature. That.
And it wasn't that hard to do.
Yeah, no, we found the box. I don't know what it's called, the emergency brake box, over at Tractor Supply, one of our favorite places to go. We went to go get the box, and we ended up with a lot more stuff than we needed. But we got...
I love going there.
Yeah. It's like, oh, hey, let's get some of this wax stuff that you stick in the whatever those things are called, the little heater things, and makes the house smell like pine cones.
Oh, yeah. And the little lids for the jars.
And lids for,
yeah.
you have to have lids for your mason jars because...
Yeah, they're wooden fancy ones.
Yes, no, we love the Tractor Supply, and they got cool stuff there. But we digress.
I'm sorry.
And so we get it from Tractor Supply. This one went in pretty easy. We replaced it pretty quickly, and bought an extra disconnect wire, whatever that thing is called. And now we have a spare one because we did.
We had an experience
Yeah.
a few years ago.
Yeah, we were coming back from the lake, and
You could smell the brakes of
of this
dying.
rig that was ahead of us. And so we stopped at a rest area, see if we could help them. And lo and behold, they were missing that whole wire. It was not even attached to anything. It was gone. And so we did get them started again, and on
Gave
a way
them
to
our extra one.
yeah, so that they could get into town and get to a place that would have a replacement one. Ours worked, but it wasn't the exact park that was supposed to be there. So they had to get a different one. But yeah, we gave up our extra one, but now we have an extra one, so just in case. So our adventure took about a month to figure this out with that thing, with our brakes basically turned on. So we worried that the little electromagnets inside of the brake housing would be burned up.
And they weren't.
And they weren't. We
So
took off the
everything was
wheels,
good. Yeah.
checked the brakes, we re-greased the bearings. There was a recall just recently for the torque specifications on the axle to the frame of the trailer. So we checked the torque on all of those. Got everything back together. Checked the tires for checkering because the heat out here is it just goes through. You go through tires even if you don't.
Yeah, and we have one that's not looking good, so it's
Yeah, it's got
due
kind of
for
an
a new-
unusual wear pattern on it, so it's time to probably get a new set of tires in there. We got our little dachshund here.
Yeah, Charlie.
Charlie, the wonder dog. If you
But-
put him on the floor, he's gonna cry.
Yeah. So got that done, and I mean it's good.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
It
it's
wasn't too
maintenance
expensive.
that you should
Yeah.
be doing all the time. You know, it's not. It's not a super. It's more sweat equity into the trailer. You know, you can, if you're competent with tools and comfortable with doing those things, you should be able to do basic maintenance and stuff like that. You know, you could take it to your dealer and have it stay there for 4 months and come back maybe repaired.
And you know, you seem to have a good system about trying to go with the low maintenance, low cost problems first, and
Yeah,
then
and so
go
you
forward.
know it was simple. You know, okay, the batteries aren't charging. Maybe it's the batteries, and kind of process of elimination. Probably should have checked if the voltage was coming out of that regulator properly, but
Now
it
you
wouldn't
know.
have shown it at that time because the brakes were turned on. And so, as always, do that simple maintenance. Make sure you're doing the things you can. If not, ask somebody. There's people around that have those trailers.
yeah,
and it's,
those forums are wonderful. I know that you go to them all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I know DT here is always on there looking at, oh, they changed the countertop and, they decorated and oh, I like to brag about my
Yeah,
decorations. and
lots of
mine.
neat ideas.
Yeah, so we have some, great experience and we've gotten some great friends out of that also. So, as always, if you like our video, like and subscribe. And if you really like it, thumbs up. If you don't like it, 2 thumbs down.
See you next time.
All right, have a great day. Bye.
Enjoy.